Hello, welcome to the Apocalypse, another B movie review. This is going to be Mercenaries from 2014, directed by Christopher Ray. It's, for all intents and purposes, this movie is basically a female version of The Expendables. It stars Zoe Bell, Vivica Fox, Cynthia Rothrock, uh, Brigitte Nelson, Christina Loken, and Nicole Bilderbach. The premise is the president's daughter has been captured in some, I guess, ex-Soviet satellite state, and she's being held for ransom. And Cynthia Rothrock is a CIA agent, I guess, and she assembles a team to go behind enemy lines to save the president's daughter. The team she assembles are basically all ex-prisoners who all have some sort of military training. It's kind of fun. It's not really a great movie. Um, there's a lot of cliches as far as like dialogue and plot twist and things like that. It kind of does have one charming thing about it. It does kind of have that kind of old school 80s feel to it. I don't know what I mean. I don't know if I can really articulate what I mean by that. It's just certain ways certain gunfights are staged. The fact that the villain, who's played by Brigitte Nelson, is like in the movie she's Russian, but she gives this kind of Euro trash air about herself, and that goes back to the thing where the bad guys in every other action movie were vaguely German, vaguely British, or they were the Soviets. This movie, she's kind of like all that, you know what I mean? Or, kind of fits into that sort of archetype, I should probably say. Um, let's see here. It's fun watching some of the personalities of the characters kind of play off each other. Vivica Fox, I should say, was actually really entertaining. The way she kind of like overacted and kind of chewed up some of the scenery. There's a plot twist that happens to her that I'm not a, it's cliche number one. There's a few other cliches as far as the plot's concerned. We get introduced to a certain character, and it's one of those things where you go, okay, let's just count the minutes until this person gets killed. What else did I like about it? I did like the Zoe Bell fight scenes. I thought there might have been maybe just a little bit too much shaky cam that kind of got in the way of seeing, all of her moves. But like I said, I like watching Zoe Bell fight. I actually thought Christina Loken did a really good acting job, almost more than anybody else. I bought her playing a character as opposed to watching actors in a movie. So she probably did the most consistent acting job, if that makes any sense. Brigitte Nelson was kind of fun. Again, I just liked her chewing up scenery. Cynthia Rothrock, she's more or less has a glorified cameo. There is a short fight scene with her, but I wish there would have been more. And that's pretty much it. They're a little bit. It's obviously a low budget affair. This is put out by Asylum Studios, and I think and that's just what they do. They do low budget movies, B movies. I think their most popular thing was the Sharknado films. So so that's yeah, I mean that's what it is. It is what it is. But having said that, if you're not a stickler for Academy Award winning movies, and you don't need the top notch $1 million, or I should say $100 million effects, in your action movies, you might enjoy it. Again, standouts are Vivica Fox, Brigitte Nelson, just for being hammy in it. A few cool fight scenes, and some decent gunfight scenes as well. And that's about it. I got to thank you very much for listening, and you have a good day.